Don't you want your snake to be comfortable with you and around you and just it being in your home? And if you don't, and if you don't care, why have you got a snake? Why would you have a snake? Why don't even get a snake? Hi everyone. Well, as you can see, Lily wants to come out. She's shed, so she'd had so much time in her enclosure that, I knew as soon as she shed, and was feeling, I guess, a little bit energetic after shedding, because remembering it's extremely tiring for them to shed their skin, and I didn't help Lily this time. I just let her go. Generally I will. I'll let her get so far down with her shed, and then I will offer a helping hand, which Lily is quite accepting of me doing. And I've been doing that, for many years with Lily. So it's something that, Mum does. And it's okay by Lily. So, of course, she was out actually most of the day yesterday and went home at around midnight last night, you could say, when Mum went to bed. Late night for me, but sometimes I stay up a little bit later because I know that Lily loves it. Oh, bonked her on the nose. Did I bonk you on the nose? Sorry, darling. And of course, 7 o'clock in the morning, what do? You get your cup of tea, you sit on the couch, you turn around and you have Lily looking at you through the door saying, well, you're up. That means it's my time to get up. But I'm going to really discuss, not necessarily I do want all snakes to be in people's lives that want to come out. And I think for a lot of us who really love our snakes and really want to have time with our snakes and do things with our snakes beyond seeing how amazingly beautiful they are. I already know that, how amazingly beautiful they are. That's the easy part of having snakes and why I have snakes, because of how beautiful they are. But there's so much more to the beauty, as you know. But I'm going to start with the first step, the very, very first step of obtaining this. And when I say this, I mean the desire to come out, the want to come out, the want to be out with you. Now, Lily spent many a year coming out and just laying on the end of the couch. Well, she was small enough to literally lay herself up here and, partially on the couch itself and curl up and just go to sleep. And she would stay there for hours with me. And I loved it. And I really miss those days. But Lily is now a much more confident snake. Very much knows this room. And of course, I have gone into the thinking brain of my snakes and what they would like. And to begin with, I didn't have a climbing space or an area for her to go and just lay at and chill, because big snakes will ultimately do that when they're very comfortable in your home. To begin with, they explore. They go everywhere. And Lily is doing Lily and having a drink. Yeah, she'll go back to it. But yes, it does come to age, confidence, knowing the room, knowing you, knowing all around them, where they will come out and settle and chill and go to sleep in a spot that you've provided, that you know is safe and comfortable for them. Hence why I have a heat lamp where Lily sleeps at the moment, because it's winter and it's cooler and I'm not running my AC heating. So she still has to be comfortable when she comes out. So yes, today I have provided all of the area for them to go up and explore and do as they please. And Lily is well aware of that being there, comes out because that's where she wants to go. It's not about, and do I care the fact that she doesn't want to sit on me, that she doesn't want to be on me? Do I think that is because she's avoiding me, that she doesn't like that human interaction? Absolutely nothing to do with that. It's nothing to do with that at all. This is about her doing what Lily wants to do. I don't need to always dictate the terms of what she has to do when she comes out. There are rules, of course, to keep her safe, and there are areas that are an absolute no. But there are many areas that I'm open to her exploring and going to and checking out. And she's not going very far today or at this point. Sometimes she hangs down here for a while of her choosing. Sometimes she just heads straight up. That's Lily, and that's cool. That's fine. I've got no issue with that. And I don't believe that any of you should have an issue if you've created areas and spaces, which I believe you should, for your snakes. You can make some kind of mobile jungle gym, as I call them, for your snake to be able to be on, if you cannot put anything, up and around your room. And a lot of people can't. And a lot of people don't have a space. But you can make a mobile jungle gym. And they will love it. Of course, for a bigger snake, make it sturdy and steady so that it's not going to fall over or topple over, which my old one is at that point. Okay, for the little ones, not so good anymore for my bigger snakes, of course. But they don't really need that today. But that's where I really started, with a smaller jungle gym for them to enjoy, because I knew that they would. So I guess the point to this video is it all does begin very much with the trust that they develop with you, because without that, you're not going to get a snake to come out at all. They won't. As you can see, how comfortable Lily is, and she's smelling the cat. Well, the cat's there. Can you smell Max? Hey? But it does begin with trust, and I also am huge on that. because you are always, no matter who you are, what you have snakes for, as in breeder or not, trust. Because if you can develop that with your snake, that they know you, that they understand you are not going to hurt them in any way, that they have nothing to fear from you, it gives them a life without any stress. But if they are constantly worrying about that door opening or that drawer opening, or they hear movement, they see movement, not hear it, but they hear you. They see movement very close to where they are. They're going to be instantly fearful. Are they coming to me? Are they going to open my door? Are they going to do something with me? I want people to understand. If you don't do anything more for your snake, and you might say, well, to develop trust, that means, man, I've got to spend time with it. I've got to get it out, and I don't have time to do that. Well, then I could ask, well, what about the snake? Don't you care about the snake? Is the snake not important to you at all? To put some little bit of time in once a week. Spending a little bit of time is better than no time. You're not even getting them out, but approaching them and talking to them, and people think you're nuts if you talk to your snake. I get that, but don't you want your snake to be comfortable with you? And around you, and just it being in your home? And if you don't, and if you don't care, why have you got a snake? Why would you have a snake? Why don't even get a snake? If you are not willing to do that, and you can do it from a little one, that is when they're really learning, and when they're really taking things in, and when they're open to developing trust with you. You are all they've got. Really, in the end, you are all they have. And I would be so disappointed to know that somebody could say to me, I don't care. Too bad. My snake's fine. Oh yeah, it's a bit defensive, but that's okay. No big deal. Well, defensiveness is fear. So you're okay with a defensive snake, because why is that okay? How can that be okay? Knowing it's fear, knowing it's stress and anxiety. We don't want snakes like that in captivity. We want snakes that are stress-free, comfortable, no defensiveness, like Lily. And often people say, I really want a lily and I wish I had a lily. And I keep on telling them, you can have a lily. And I got Lily older. I didn't get her as a baby. So, just because she wasn't a baby didn't mean I couldn't offer her a stress-free, comfortable life with me, with some work, with some time with her. And it works. So, while Leo stretches his wings, which he does every morning, that's not because there's a snake close by. Leo does not care that there's a snake there, and Lily doesn't care that there's a bird there either, or that there's a cat there. Not a problem. What do I say? Familiarity, understanding. These are all a part of my family. My cats, my birds, my dogs. They understand. They're all our family. They're just here. This is what we live with, snakes included. Anyway, guys, I've talked enough, have I not? As always. You all take care. And I love you all. Ciao.